Hi, welcome back to John's Random Reviews. Right, what's in the box? Well, we hired this today. This isn't the firm's machine, but we hired it today to do a specific job. Now let's get involved. It is a rotor stock. What is a rotor stock? Well, I'm going to tell you. A few videos back I did a review of our big pipe threading machine. Now this is similar. This is a portable pipe threading machine. It's called a rotor stock. I don't know if it's called something else. Other people might call it something else, but this is what we call a rotor stock, and it's for threading steel pipe work. So if you just come in a little bit, we'll go into it. So this is it kind of looks like an angle grinder really, but instead of having the blade on it, it has a place where you put these. And these are called dies. And how do you get it in? That sits in there, and then it goes on the pipe, and you can thread onto 1 inch. Oh, hang on. We've got 1/2 inch there, 3/4 inch, 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch pipe. Now we're actually going to do some 2 inch pipe threading. I'm always managed to get shit up. Anyway, we've got this in the hire shop. So we got it out of the box. I haven't used one of these for years, by the way. So I've got the 2 inch die out, which I wanted. Oh no, we had it for a minute. We had one of them sinking feelings. It's the wrong machine. But no, I'll show you what to do. It's got a ring at the back, and this bit comes out, and you use this bit for the smaller dies. So this just pops in like that. Right, I'll get this set up and we'll do a thread on a 2 inch steel pipe and show you how it works. Right, we've got a bit of 2 inch black iron pipe here, and we've got the rotor stock. The make of this rotor stock, before I go any further, is rothenberger. You can't really see what it actual make is, but let's say you were doing the odd thread. We hardly ever do any black iron threading, but I had to do 2 threads today. So instead of having a big machine, we hired this little bad boy. So how does it work? Right, and what's this bit for? I'll tell you. So if you started threading this pipe, and you could maybe grab hold of it, but what you want to do is spin round, because it's trying to cut the thread. So this clamps onto the pipe and it stops the machine trying to spin round and bloody break your arm. And then this clamps on. I won't do it tight at the moment. And then the machine here, it goes on like this. In fact, it needs to go in a little bit. Right, I'll just tighten that up a little bit. Right, so what happens is this clamps onto the pipe, and this bar stops this machine actually moving. So when I start threading, it will stop the machine spinning around, smacking me on the head. So, other thing you notice is when you're doing threads on black iron, you need cutting lube. So this is a cutting lube. It's in a spray can. Normally I have the apprentice do this, or one of the other lads, they spray it. So I'm only going to do a little bit to show how it works, because I might not be able to hold this machine and do this at the same time. Anyway, let's see if it's going to fire up first. I don't know if it's got it plugged in. Hang on. There we go. Right, let's go for it. A little bit of spray, and then we might. One thing to remember, if you've hired one of these, is sometimes they're a bit worn with the teeth. So you've got to give it a little bit of a push when you start it. You see that starting? So I'll give it a bit of a spray. Back it off a little bit. I'm backing it off now so I can pull it off the thread. Right. Okay. Now I've only done half a thread, so that's just to show you cutting it. It's supposed to be a little bit double that, really. It's supposed to, when you do the thread, if you pull in a little bit, when you thread it, it's supposed to, the end of the pipe's meant to come to here. So it's meant to be two threads past the end. There. So actually, when you get this higher stuff, sometimes the teeth are a bit worn because, you know, they get used quite a lot, but this kind of tool doesn't get used that often, so it's actually done quite a good cut. Sometimes it tears all the threads off. So it's done a good job today. It's enabled us to do a job really quickly. We had to join a bit of black iron pipe up, and it's a grand bit of kit. I'm stoked to use it because I've not used one for you. Shit. Anyway, I've not used one of these for years. So there we go. The Rothenberger rotor stock. Random is rad. Rock on.